Hey everyone, it's the DoorDasher guy. How's everyone all doing today? Hoping everybody is having a great day today. All right, guys, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about the one main thing that I hate about DoorDash, and it's contradicting the program and all that. And before we get into it, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, okay? And tap on the notification bell, so whenever I upload any new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, guys, so let's get started, guys. So I started doing DoorDash back in 2018. So it's been like, what, 7 years now, or almost 7 years. And the reason why I joined DoorDash was I heard on basically from a friend or a coworker when I was used to work at another job. And then I went and did a little research on it. And it says, DoorDash, work anytime, be your own boss. Basically, you know, do it on your own schedule. So because I was working at another food time and I was looking for, you know, another job to make a little bit extra income. And their advertising was actually very, you know, enticing. Work anytime, be your own boss, schedule whenever, work whenever, dash whenever, and all that. And then now, I think about a couple years back, they started doing all these programs where you have to be, you know, in a certain level of kind of like a rewards program where you gotta be silver, gold, or platinum. I'll show that program to you guys in a little bit here. I'm not sure it's in every area, but it's basically, I've heard like in a lot of areas so far, that you have to maintain a certain percentage, you know, of a acceptance rate or customer ratings or whatnot, okay, to be able to even schedule a dash. And it has to be, you know, a week away, okay? And if you don't even maintain that percentage, like in my area, 60%, you can't even schedule a dash at all. Okay, so later on when it's time you want to dash, you're gonna have to pick up all the leftovers, if there's even any leftovers, or if someone cancels it. But they're not going to cancel it now because there's not too many dash going, you know, available right now. All right, so the main thing that, you know, I joined DoorDash was about dash anytime, work anytime, work on your own pace, your own schedule. And then back then, there is something called the Dash Now button on your app, okay? So that was the main purpose, where you can dash now, tap on that dash now, and just work anytime. Now it's like, if you look in the bottom at most area right now, I'm not saying every area, but most area, it's gonna say schedule. Okay, and then like I mentioned earlier, if you don't even meet the requirement, the rewards program requirements, you can't even schedule at all. So you're left with all the leftovers. And that is why, the reason why I'm doing this video today is that is the number one reason why I joined DoorDash. And now it is the number one reason why, you know, I hate DoorDash. I mean, I'm still doing it part-time whenever. I qualify for their silver program, so I'm okay to still schedule the dash. So I'm still dashing. But the problem is, it's not what it is back in the days, you know, where you can dash anytime, dash now. And that was the reason why I believe a lot of people join DoorDash, because of that reason, is to dash now, work on their own, you know, time whenever they're free, you know, stop whenever, go whenever. But now it's not like that anymore. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the program real quick here and let you guys know what the program I'm talking about. I think you guys already know all that. If you guys are Dasher in your area and you guys have that, you guys know what I mean. But it depletes the purpose. All right, so they have this Dasher Rewards program here. I'm not sure if they have it in your area, but I've been hearing that it's been in many areas now where you got to qualify to even be able to schedule 1 week in advance, okay? So there's all these levels here where you have to manage to be at. So you got to be at silver, gold, and or platinum for you to even schedule a dash in advance. And let's say if you don't achieve that 60%, I'm looking at the silver one right there. If you don't achieve the 60% acceptance rate, you cannot schedule a week in advance. Okay, so that depletes the purpose of being your own boss, working at your own time, work anytime. How can you work anytime if you can't even schedule a dash? Okay, so here's what the rewards is. I'm actually at silver right now, so priority for high paying orders, early access to scheduling. All right, so you gotta have at least a silver status to access early scheduling. And then you go to gold, it gives you more high paying, and then platinum. Okay, so now you gotta be in platinum status to be able to access Dash Now. That is ridiculous, guys. So like mentioned, if they're giving you all these, small orders, all these cheap orders, how are you gonna be, maintaining your acceptance rate even 60%? To even be allowed to schedule, your dash, and it has to be a week in advance. Okay, so that is one reason why I really starting to hate DoorDash, because it depletes the purpose of, like I said, being your own boss, working at your own time, and all that. You cannot work at your own time if you have to schedule a week in advance. All right, so they're forcing you to take every deals, cheap deals, low-paying deals, 4 miles, and for you to maintain that at least a 60% acceptance rate. Okay, so I'm not sure if your area requires this, but I've been heard a lot of area from people that they need to maintain something like this. Ridiculous. All right, so like I said, basically back then when I applied for DoorDash, the number one reason was their advertising was work anytime, be your own boss, work on your schedule whenever you're free, dash now, dash anytime. And like I said, it's no more. And that is very disappointing that they changed the policy, or the whatever they're doing. I think it's bad, okay, and it's wrong, and it's not the good thing, the right thing to do. They should put the dash now back for everybody to continue dashing, so that way they can make money whenever they feel like making money, and work whenever, be their own boss like the advertising says, and all that. Just bring that dash now back and forget all those programs. If you can reach the 60% or whatever, good for you. If you can't, you should still be able to dash whenever you feel like dashing, because that's what their main purpose was back in the days. Dash anytime, be your own boss, do when you're free, pick up your kids, go do your errands, and then go dash again. But now it's not like that, which is disappointing. I mean, I still like DoorDash, okay, because it is still a pretty good program out there, the pretty good app. I believe it's like the #1 app, but they need to change back to what they advertise it for, But yeah, anyways, that is number one thing back in the days that I love about DoorDash, and now it is a #1 thing that I hate about DoorDash. All right, but like I said, I still dash, I still like them, but it's just that they need to change it up about that dash now availability or whatnot, be your own boss or whatnot. All right, guys, that's it. Haven't been doing a video for so long, so I thought I bring a new video out here and about the things, or the #1 thing that I hate about DoorDash in 2025. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions or comment, leave them down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, okay? And tap on the notification bell, so whenever I upload any new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.